All right.
All
I
right.
got I got the second half of the mighty Deathhammer with me. Mr. Cato, what's happening, brother?
All good. Just come home from work, as I said, and I bought the wrong toilet paper. I bought like a kitchen toilet paper. It's like 40 rolls.
That would have been a rough ride.
Yeah. But you can wipe your ass with every kind of stuff, so it's good.
Fucking A, you can.
Mm.
So, dude, I've been jamming that out a lot.
Hey, I got the CD. I haven't even seen the CD.
I
Cool.
got I got the CD and I have the album getting ready to be delivered sometime this week, I believe. Uh
You call the vinyl the album, or
yeah, I bought the vinyl. I
yeah,
gotta have the vinyl, man.
you don't have the album. You only got the CD.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, I to be fair, I did order the CD beforehand, and
Yeah.
I saw yet y'all were putting out different variants of the album. So
Yeah. We had this white version that I didn't understand shit about, but okay, yeah, I guess. Sometimes they just decide, even with like, I think it was Evil Power, they made like some Swedish versions and some German versions with the German flag and Swedish flag. I don't think they asked us about it, but so we got a lot of like weird comments from people who, even stupid people who were saying like, "Oh, are you like Nazis or something?" Because we had a German flag edition. But I think as Headbangers only did it because they know we are into Swedish and German metal, obviously. So
yeah,
yeah. But I didn't understand the white version. What the fuck? It doesn't have anything to do with Crimson or anything. But yeah, I guess.
yeah. What a fucking stupid like correlation that people will make in their minds. You know, like oh, you're putting out a German
Yeah,
a flag album. I mean, so
yeah,
obviously you're fucking Nazis. That's some bull.
yeah. Of course, of course. If we would put out an Israeli version, we would be like, "Oh, so you are Jewish?" Or what? I mean, people are stupid.
Yeah, I was watching your label head J Dog on an old episode of his on his YouTube channel, and whereas
Yeah,
like why do fucking people like if you know like black metal and like metal as a whole is always fucking bashing Christianity.
yes,
The moment someone talks about another religion, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to use Judaism.
yeah,
If you talk about that, then you're fucking labeled, a hater, a Nazi, fucking anti-Semitic.
yeah,
It's fucking dumb. It's fucking,
yeah. Yeah. Don't got much to say about that, but yeah, for sure.
yeah. Well, yeah, we talking.
Fishy terrain,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
fuck,
Man, I'm really glad you came on board because ideally I wanted to speak to both you and Sultan because Deathhammer is one of my favorite fucking bands to come out of Norway in recent years. You guys have your own fucking brand of I mean black thrash, death thrash, whatever you want to call it. It's just fucking good old fucking fashion metal to me, and I think that's what's fucking needed in this these modern times.
good to hear, man. Good to hear. We just do what we want. We don't like label ourselves, or we just play metal. I mean, we don't discriminate. We got like speed metal riffs and death metal riffs and black metal. I mean, I'm not really a genre Nazi. If it's raging metal, it's good for us. So.
Yeah. I mean, and there's a lot to cover with you because I know that you're also in Black Viper as well.
Yeah. I
And
was surprised the last dude didn't ask me about that. I was on another podcast interview, and he got a Queensryche shirt on. So, but yeah, yes. We just recorded drums for the second album now. So because we put out an EP like some years ago, but it was supposed to be like in only like a small release for fans because we just lost our guitarist and we hadn't done a lot of stuff for a while. And
Mhm.
then we thought, okay, we just put out some old songs. It's like two instrumentals and one new song and a cover song. So, but the label released it on an LP, and that was not my plan. I wanted to release it on like Bandcamp for free or something because it's only like it was not meant as an EP. But now finally we're gonna do the second album, which has been ready for many years, and it's gonna be something completely different from the EP and like the true follow up to Hellions of Fire. It's gonna be
Oh,
powerful.
that's the single I actually I funny we're talking about this because I was with a friend of mine over the weekend, and he had no idea. Like, I already knew about Ram, the
Yeah, yeah,
Swedish speed metal band, and I said, "Well, dude, if you're into this, you need to check out Black Viper."
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I didn't tell him that I was interviewing you anytime soon. I just let him like check it out, and he was like, "Dude, this is fucking amazing. Like it's like a a throwback type of sound, to the that 80s speed metal."
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Yeah, that was never the intention, but it's just what comes out, Like I've always been into Iron Maiden, and playing Iron Maiden fast is because I played thrash for so long. I guess it was inevitable, or what? How do you pronounce it? And yeah, it started when Daniel moved to Tasmania. I think he talked to you about that too, maybe, or
yeah,
some other.
yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, it's a bit funny that both of us started like a old heavy metal band. I mean, we don't like label ourselves speed metal. The new album is going to be really heavy too, but not like a stomping heavy, but like metal, like US metal.
yeah, yeah.
I talk a lot to my American friends about US metal, and they get confused. Like, what do you mean about that? US metal? But for us in Norway, it's a genre, like Fate's Warning, Crimson Glory, and Queensryche, and only the two first albums, and like true, like really, really metal.
That's interesting, man, because I never heard like I got a bunch of friends in Norway as well,
Yeah.
and I never heard anyone refer to US metal. They that's the first for me.
Yeah, they get totally confused by that. I mean, yeah, Norwegian metal, yeah, no, that doesn't work. But US metal, and it sounds strong too, like US metal.
Yeah, yeah, US metal. Yeah.
Yeah,
But man, I'm really curious what to get to know you, and that's pretty much what I do on these episodes is getting to know more about the artists uh and going back to your days as a kid, listening to music, what turns you on, and what got you here today.
yeah, that's interesting for sure. Have to dig in my mind, but yeah, I guess I should start with my dad. My dad showed me some videos of AC/DC and Kiss when I was like, I don't know how old I was, like 5 years old for it or something. And I remember that really well because the dude from AC/DC was mooning. He was showing his ass. I thought it was, and then I saw like covers of Kiss, and I thought it looked like really cool in the local record shop. But yeah, I listened to all kind of music when I was younger, like Michael Jackson and yeah, dance music and techno even, and yeah, a lot of stuff. But it clicked when I heard Iron Maiden for the first time. Then it really clicked. I got some CDRs from a friend of my dad, or the drummer in his band, and he got Metallica and stuff like that, which I also liked. But when I heard Maiden, it was just like, okay, this is it. This is my way. So after that, I started to obsess over Iron Maiden, listen a lot to Iron Maiden, drawing Eddie covers. I even made like a Eddie theme park with the different Eddies on paper, like standing up.
Hmm.
You can maybe see that in the Deathhammer artwork, maybe, because our mascot is maybe a bit similar to Eddie. Yeah, and after that, it just got harder and harder. I started to listen to thrash metal like Exodus, which
Yeah.
me and Dan went over, and then more and more thrash. And then I guess when I heard the Return by Bathory, it clicked. Like that was something else. It was something darker, more sinister. Yeah, I remember when I heard that album at a friend's house. I just bought it, and yeah, you become a different person when you get possessed by black metal for the first time.
That's
So
true.
yeah. So I didn't listen to much else than like rage, like evil metal, like old thrash metal and black metal, and not much heavy metal. Some heavy metal. I always listen to Maiden, of course, and actually some ambient too, like Klaus Schulze, Tangerine Dream, and stuff like that.
Hmm.
For many years, I just craved like evilness and darkness in the music. And then I started to open up later, listening to Rainbow and yeah, all the classics, Deep Purple, Judas Priest, which I always liked, but there's a time and place for everything. And after that, I just listened to whatever, like whatever metal, whatever rock and roll, whatever stuff, mainly stuff with guitars. And after that, now I just listen to anything, like everything from jazz to techno, house. I mean, just a music freak these days. So been like that for like the past 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to anything.
So as far as we know, you listen to all this metal, and over the years it got more and more extreme. What instrument did you first reach for to play your own music?
Yeah, that was the drums, because my father had a studio, like a big cabin, or a big house actually, like an old barn, and he recorded artists there all the time when I was young. So yeah, I just started to go up there and jam with my headphones to like music, and yeah, yeah. So that was my start, and then I got the shaving machine at my confirmation. What's that called in America? Like when you are getting, it's definitely not called confirmation, but it's called that in Norwegian, confirmasjon. When you are 14 years old or something, you get, yeah, it's actually a Christian thing too. But yeah, you get like a big party with the family, and then you are something over a certain age, yeah, something like that. And then I got a shaving machine, and didn't have no beard, so I traded it for a web camera, like kids that age do. And then Daniel teach me to play power chords via web camera on a guitar, on an acoustic guitar. So that was the way I started making riffs and yeah, learning power chords. And from then on, I just loved playing the guitar, like making songs and stuff like that. And then I learned bass and now synth and drum machines and yeah, everything, even singing these days. So yeah, so drums was the first, and then guitar.
So yeah, so you and Daniel go back a long ways then, like to where
Yeah.
you're like early teenagers then.
Yeah, I think I was 14 and he was 15 or something. Yeah. And we started Deathhammer when I was 15 on the first demo. So been friends a while now. Yeah, 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 over 20 years.
Damn, man, that's wild.
It's a good-
You gotta be a really like-minded individual, like really close friends to be to be engaged in a band for that long because a lot of people that's in bands, the friendship kind of,
Yeah,
it changes, it evolves, and it's just something more just business-like.
yeah, exactly.
And then
A lot of people tell me that all the time. Like, it's pretty sick that you are so good friends now because people know a lot of other bands and they are just like going for a beer once a year, and then they have a business, yeah, recording and stuff. But yeah, we are best friends, and we even work at the same kindergarten. So
oh, y'all
yeah,
work at a school?
yeah, at the kindergarten, like what do you call it, daycare, like for small children, like 0 to 4 years old or something.
Wow, man.
Yeah, so we have our own Deathhammer. Like if there's only me and Daniel on work, it's like a Deathhammer avdeling, like like 10 kids obeying the Deathhammer ways.
Fucking neat, man. I never would have thought of that for y'all too, as far as like jobs are concerned, man.
No, yeah, it's not the most the toughest job in the world, but I love it. It's killer.
Yeah, man. I'm sure it's working with I know I used to be in the education field myself once upon a time,
Yeah,
and when I was pursuing my university degree. So yeah, I know that could be like a pretty cool experience, like to imp
yeah,
impart some knowledge and some wisdom and experience to some small kids and whatnot.
yeah, and they are such cool creatures. Like they are totally satanic. They are not following any rules. They are just doing what they want all the time, and that I can respect.
So how was those first demo days with Daniel, man? Like was it a rough go the first demo or they
I
kept
was fun all the time. I mean, yeah, we just had fun. We just hanged out and went to barbecuing in the woods because I come from the woods, like deep in the woods. So we just hang out and do stupid shit like children, like kids do, and record and having a blast. Like it was never hard playing in Deathhammer. I have some other bands, and I have some other bands where it's much harder, but with Deathhammer, it's just easy since we are so good friends. It's not like business-minded band or like a job-minded band. We're just hanging out and making songs that we like and
Mhm.
having a good time.
So which part of Norway you come from exactly?
I come from the south coast, so like Kristiansand, Arendal, like yeah, from the south, from the coastal line.
Are you still residing there, or you like move closer to like Oslo city center or something
Yeah,
like
I live in Oslo now. Lived in Oslo for the last 15 years. So, and Daniel also lives there. So it's much more practical because it took us a long time to hook up. In when we did the demos, it was like a 6 hour train and bus ride. So now it's much easier. Of course, it's like we are 40 minutes to his place, and yeah, we have a rehearsal space in the city. So much smoother now. Mhm.
that? So what other you mentioned you're in some other bands and I already talked about Black Viper. What other bands that people should know about that you're a part of?
Oh, I play in a band called Mirage, like a rock band, or like yeah, it's not like rock like AC/DC at all, but it's I just we blend a couple of genres, like I guess some people would call some of it like post punk or whatever, punk rock and rock and atmospheric stuff, and yeah, some weird shit. And we even have like ballad on our album. But I really love doing that. I've been making Mirage tracks for like goes back to 2013 when I was starting Black Viper even. So we released an album this year called The Swallow. So check it out if you like Vipers, Cocktail Twins, and even like Pixies and shit like that.
Oh wow, man.
Yeah, yeah. And I also play. Yeah, I got a solo project which I've been working on the last years, which I'm gonna finish this year hopefully. And I just started a new project like last week with some friends, and it's like harsh shit. Like yeah, they wanted to start a power violence band, but I'm not into power violence. But I like old industrial shit and stuff like Coil and stuff like that. So we try to do that. Just try to do it in a good way and not like a copy stereotypical way. It can easily be like too pretentious doing that kind of shit. But I'm working with one of my good friends, Edvard, and Stian. Plays in a band called Fanatisme. You should check out a really good black metal band.
Okay.
I,
Will do.
yeah, totally new. I just recorded their album this year, so it's their first release, and it's gonna be really, really good. They play live all the time now, and really solid band. So check out Fanatisme.
We'll do that. So are you recording back at your father's studio, these other bands, or somewhere else?
Oh no, it's here because my father lives in the south, like 5 hours away.
Okay.
So I got my own studio for like Deathhammer and all the bands I play in almost. Even though the Mirage album they recorded in a professional studio, but yeah, I got my own studio set up, so it's in the rehearsal place. So yeah.
What type of gear that are you playing these days as far as is it like the same stuff that's in the videos for Deathhammer or something
You mean
different?
like amps and shit, or?
Like amps,
Yeah,
guitars.
we just use whatever. We just use whatever lays around. I never. I bought one real amp one time. It was a Mesa Boogie. I didn't like the sound. We're not gearheads at all. We're not. We just take whatever on the rehearsal studio on our rehearsal place, and that's it. Like, but I had a trusty Marshall for many years, but it died like some years ago. Fell to the floor and shit. So, but that was a good amp, a Wolf State. Like, I don't know if you're into gear, but it's like I think it's like both. What was it called? You got two kinds of amps, like you got transistor and this fucking
A solid state.
yeah. It was like a combination. Yeah, really cool amp with a good chorus sound. So
Yeah.
we just need a like a gnarly Marshall, and that's it. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, all the production. I remember talking to Daniel about like up until the Crimson Dawn release,
Mhm.
recording, I should say. You guys have been traditionally recording in your own studio,
Yeah.
and like you write a song and then you have to teach it to Daniel.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like this time it's like some things have changed, right?
Yeah, we rehearsed a bit more for this album because it took so long time to get out Electric Warfare. So we was even rehearsing the new songs before that, and yeah, it was just a matter of fate, really. Like we had a lot of time on our hands, and yeah, why not rehearse for an album for once after 20 years? So yeah, maybe it sounds tighter now, but I don't think so. I think it sounds like it always does. But yeah, you tell me. But the different thing on this album was that we each play guitar on each other tracks.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry. Because before Daniel used to play guitar on his tracks, like both rhythm guitars and bass, and I play both rhythm guitars and bass on my tracks. But now we are splitting it 50-50. So you hear Daniel in the left and me on the right. And it sounds, I thought it sounded really good because you can hear it's like a more like a mash, not so like my playing is a bit more strict and he is more like a maniac style, but now it blends together really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It, I'm still digging into the CD, in the CD and well, on the streaming service right now.
Mm.
So, but I do hear like some very subtle differences in the production, and that's probably, a whole,
Yeah, 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 that's true.
like the reason, that you guys have been playing, together, both guitar, both of you guys are playing guitar tracks together on every
Yeah,
song.
yeah,
But
plus we record with new equipment. I forgot to tell you. But we record with the sound card this time because our trusty old digital recorder, hard disk recorder, Yamaha recorder, like a pretty big one. Yeah, we just threw it away because it's unreliable, and we started recording with like in an interface and shit and good microphones, and I thought it sounds even a bit better because the old recorder it colored the sound a bit, like it sounds really like hard, but now we just get the signal right in, and the sound card doesn't like pollute or color the sound as much as the old recorder. So I'm really happy doing it this way. I think we got our best production today too. So and it's much easier too. So it's cool.
oh shit, so like moving forward, this is probably what we could expect from Deathhammer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you never know. Maybe we buy like a tape recorder one day or something. Even though we are probably the one of the bands in the world that buys least shit for our band in history. Like
Yeah.
we never buy, we rarely buy strings even. So
Dude, that's fucking awesome. I mean, like, talking about some real like raw sounding shit. I love it.
yeah, we don't care much as long as it sounds good. You know, if it sounds shit, of course we would change something. But it has sounded good so far. So yeah, but there's a lot of things you can do, of course. But we never thought about like expanding our sound that much, or like I think we got what we need and what we yeah, what we should have for making this kind of music. So yeah.
So, I have to ask, man, like, is it always a joint effort, like for like whenever y'all making like the official song videos, as far as the ideas that y'all that kick around, like who out of y'all two are probably the most evil when it comes to making these evil ass videos?
Daniel is for sure the most evil, but I think I got the most ideas for the videos actually. Or yeah, I don't want to take credit for that, but I always got some strong ideas at least, and yeah, he would probably say I'm the most evil, but I don't care about that. But yeah, I think my ideas for this video was the crucifixion at the end, which should been a lot longer because it was a massive, like a kind of a massive project. We got these people to build this huge ass cross out in the woods, and we actually crucified the guy upside down. We had to rise the cross, and it was like a big project. It was really cool being a part of. I got goosebumps just seeing him getting crucified. It was so cool,
Yeah.
and that used like 2 seconds of it in the video because our video director he was so concerned about the HMS, it's called in Norwegian, like health security and the third thing. So he was like freaking out all the time, like okay, okay. Uh, if it was up to me, we would have the whole like when we were lifting him up, and it was fucking intense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looked intense, man. Like every like you know, I really appreciate the production of the videos, man. Like for the first one I saw, I think it was Rapid Violence that I saw, and
yeah,
I was like, man, okay, I got to subscribe to whoever's putting these videos out, the production company, I suppose. And
yeah. It's just
you
a
know,
friend. Like, he actually is the vocalist of Black Viper. He's
oh no
he's
shit, okay.
behind all the videos. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So shout outs to Salva, a good friend and director.
I love, like it's like a throwback to like old school horror slasher flicks and stuff like
Yeah,
that. And
yeah, that would be Daniel's forte. I mean, I love all the horror myself, but he's really into the gory, shitty effects and all that stuff. Like he loves that grittiness of it. I'm more like yeah, I like it to be like a bit epic and big. So my ideas was like the crucifixion and on rapid violence, the sacrifice of the Virgin was my ideas. Yeah.
yeah, and I got the epic shot of you two guys like playing on like the mountaintop or whatever, and the lightning striking and all that good shit.
Actually, Fenris told me this the other day
Oh wow.
that yeah, we because we recorded that video or the part you are talking about. We recorded on an old ruins, like deep in the forest outside of Oslo, and it's this. I think it's castle ruins, temple ruins. Yeah, castle ruins from like way back in time.
Mhm.
And Fenris, they fucking did a video for one of the songs on A Blaze in Northern Sky on the same fucking temple monument.
No
So
shit.
it's sick fun fact. I never knew that myself, and I think the video is gone, but that would be sick to see. Like, imagine in the shadow of the horns, Darkthrone with corpse paint and leather jackets, like bashing it out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's because of Fenris that I know about you guys, man. Whenever, I'm a subscriber to his like pretty much every podcast or everything that he puts out
Yeah,
on the internet,
that's
and
good stuff.
very good stuff. And he had championed you guys. I forget what release it was, and
Yeah,
I just been a fan ever since. So I'm just
yeah,
really curious, like because Darkthrone's it for me. That I mean,
yeah. I mean, I, I guess it's my favorite band. Like, yeah, yeah, got it there. One of their best for
oh yeah,
sure. Most of
and
them.
so I'm just really curious. Like, did he hear the music first, or y'all knew him beforehand?
Yeah, no, he actually just popped up at our very first show in 2006, I think. And from then on, yeah, he was just like, "Oh, this is great." He sent us a mail, and he got the tape on the at the night of the concert. And yeah, we've just been mailing back and forth with him, and met him sometimes before when we were in Oslo. And now he's like one of my best friends. We hang out and stuff. So killer guy, always into metal and other music too. I mean, we don't just sit around listening to like Hellhammer and Exodus at his place. We listen to like techno and fucking disco and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah,
So
I know
yeah,
he's got quite the I mean he considered one of the guys from Turbo Negro a musical beacon
yeah,
on a podcast, but he's definitely one himself. I mean
yeah,
he knows some really good shit.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. It's
so
Mr. Music.
he is, man. And so I'm sure that like, he pulls from like everyone else who's making music for themselves, just pull from every genre, pull from like the influences that come everywhere.
Yeah, I don't think he mix. I don't think he takes influences from like other genres than metal and punk. But like in Deathhammer 2, we never mix other influences because it's not needed. But I want to have it all. I want to listen to good music all the time. I just want good songs and good feelings. Like I listen to whatever as long as it gives me something, like yeah. Because I met some people like yeah, so you're into metal? Yeah, of course I'm into metal, but I'm into music first and foremost. I'm a music nerd.
Yeah, same. I mean, that's why I got the podcast.
Yeah, yeah. You need everything. I mean, it's a short life. You gotta have it all.
That's no truer words have been spoken right there.
Yes, yes.
So
Uh,
what were you a part of the Maryland Death Fest?
no,
Uh,
that time I stayed home because I had some family business to attend to.
mhm.
So look, our good friend Arild from Necromantion and Obliteration and Aberration, fucking killer.
Aberration is so good. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
fucking. They're on tour now, I think, in Europe and slaying it as far as I've seen. They always slays it. I saw them last weekend, and every time I see them, it's like, okay, this is gonna be a good show, and it always ends up being the best show on the whole festival or whatever. Yeah, they are so fucking good live.
Were
So
you at the?
we,
I'm sorry. I was about to say, were you at the Cobalt and Metal Fest? The
yeah,
Hell?
yeah, yeah, my girlfriend was DJing, so I went there and saw Obnoxious Youth. They were killer as always. Tyrann was killer. Morax was killer, and Slade was shit. And yeah,
Yeah, I was like watching. I have a few friends that went over there, and I was like, man, fuck. Next year I gotta go. I gotta just, you know, um,
they gotta. I talked to the organizer yesterday. They gotta have like a more low key lineup next year, but that doesn't mean that it's gonna be worse bands. It just means like it's like not the biggest bands. Like they had Destruction last year, but they fucking sucked. So I think it's more just get like fucking yeah, get Antichrist to have a reunion or something. I'm happy. So
Yeah, I was telling a friend, like, one of the second year I went out to Oslo during in Inferno. I'm a huge Inferno fan. I went there now like four or five times. And but leading up to the actual festival, I mean, there was always like killer bands, like killer local bands
yeah, yeah, for sure.
From
They always
Oslo.
got some good, yeah, they always got some good stuff like way down on the poster. They
Yeah.
always got some good. So
I mean,
and
there's something for everyone.
yeah, we used to like diss Inferno a lot back in the day because they had all these shitty bands all the time headlining, like like in this Covenant and Cradle of Filth and Arcturus and all that shit. But they always had some really good underground stuff too.
I totally like respect what you just said there right there because man, like I always tell people like you if you consider like Cradle of Filth like black metal something,
Yeah,
you
then
know.
you got to go home and listen to Return like 10 times. So yeah.
Yeah. Like man, like come
I
on.
mean, I mean, I don't got anything against Cradle of Filth. Like they
Well,
do their thing.
I do.
That's fair, and but cheers for that. But I don't think they are necessarily like posters or anything. They sound like he always name drops Razor and Destruction, the vocalist. So that's cool.
Yeah.
They can do their thing. We are not like back in the day. We used to be very anti like poster bands and shit like that, and we even. We even got in a fist fight with the local band. They were really like poser band, and we, yeah, it ended up in a fucking court and like police and stuff, shit like that. And after that, we actually met, or Daniel met one of the guys like 10 years later, and then he said like, "Okay, you're right. We actually were posers." So because it started as I painted or I draw one of the Deathhammer tape covers, or I draw them all, but I had a shirt of a dead guy with the band name of that band on his shirt, so they got really pissed at us. But that band sucked. So, but nowadays it's hard to find to be hateful in like we are trying to have a T-shirt, or we're gonna have it. Yeah, we're gonna have like a 20 years anniversary album coming out this year, Legacy of Pain.
Oh shit.
I wanted to do this thing again, like you have a dead poster with a shitty band on, but I can't think of any like band who is worthy enough of being bashed, like a really provocating, like who makes me really angry nowadays. It's like I don't care. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
maybe we gotten older. That sucks, but still.
yeah, I mean, I could think of a few for you.
Yeah,
We could discuss that off air.
yeah, sure. Yeah, no, the only thing I came to think about was a shitty MMA fighter because I'm really into MMA. So I was thinking about having a boring MMA fighter's name on the shirt, but no, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, Daniel mentioned that too, man. Are there any fighters that I mean, there's who's the fella that he's Norwegian, but he I think he
Jack,
trained out of
Jack Hansen? No.
that's him. That's him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great fighter, killer fighter, solid dude, and I really like Jiri Prohaska. He's one of my favorites, like nowadays from Czech Republic. This
Yeah.
wild samurai, die hard, knockout dude, killer guy.
You ever fantasize about getting in the octagon yourself?
Oh no, I hit like you know.
That don't
What
mean
the?
shit, man. You can just jump in a little heavier weight class. That's all.
Yeah, I can take on John Jones. Yeah, for
There
sure.
you go. Yeah, man. Hey, just get yourself some HGH and you all good.
Yeah, for sure.
Just even
All
the
right.
playing field.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try. If the new Deathhammer album flops, I'm gonna change.
No, I
Hey,
think
you mind if I grab another beer just fast?
go get another beer, man. Fuck.
Okay, great man. All right.
All right. So
Every
I
day is good.
yeah, go ahead. I was just thinking to myself while you was going to get that beer.
Yeah,
Uh, you guys have toured like extensively in South America. How was that?
yeah, for sure. I didn't know. Did you see the documentary, the Killing Time documentary?
I did.
Yeah, because that covers some of it. But the dude he hopped off like before Colombia, and that was the coolest shows I think actually. But yeah, I mean they always like Deathhammer in South America. I don't know, or I know why because they are fucking rabid maniacs. But yeah, we always had a strong support from South America and Latin America, and yeah, those kind of freaks. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah, no, the tour itself was crazy. Yeah, I got to a really low point in Chile. I was so drained and stuff, but we hanged out with this really cool dude, Camilo, from a band called Sign of Evil. Have you heard them from Chile?
No, I haven't. No.
Ah, fuck! Check out their first album, Psychedelic Visions, I think it's called. Insanely good. Like they play like black metal in a new kind of way. It's like psychedelic, but it's also like really old school, like sarcophagum. It's like some bad acid trip or something. So it's really neat, really cool shit.
I'll
Yeah.
definitely, I'll
So
definitely
that
check
is
it out.
yeah. Check it out. Check it out.
I know that some people just have like some like suffer burnout, you know, with everything, whether it's like recording music or touring. You ever go?
Especially touring. I get
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Talk that. Yeah.
How are
You
you? How are you able to like redirect that burnout and like continue going?
No, I mean you just got to do it. I mean, but it's never like really serious. It's just like you always get a bump in the system. I mean, we party a lot on the road, and if we have like 14 gigs in a row, I mean, it was good in 2000 and I don't remember, but we toured Mexico and Guatemala and shit like that. Then it was smooth all the way, and I got the downer when I got home. I was on the toilet for a fucking week. It was just like water. I went to the toilet like really seriously 30 times a day. Like yeah, it was sick. So then my system just collapsed. But
Damn.
we find a way. So
Just upper deckers the entire time you got back home.
yeah. And yeah. But yeah, we always find a way to keep it going on tour anyway. So it's not that hard if you know what to do.
Y'all just recently had like like an album release show, didn't you?
Yeah, on Friday. Yeah.
Friday, yeah. Where was that? What venue?
Oh, it was on the coolest venue in Oslo called Café Hærverk. It means like cafe vandalism or yeah, something like that. They just book like experimental music and jazz all year. They have like yeah 250 300 gigs a year, and it's
Wow.
yeah. And they got yeah, it's techno, jazz, and experimental music basically, some rock and roll. But we play there at least like 2 or 3 times a year because for some reason they like us. For some reason the noise guys they like Deathhammer, and the techno freaks like Deathhammer, and yeah, that's cool. So it's not like a metal venue; it's just like a gritty, hard, no bullshit kind of venue. Really cool place.
Yeah, like a really cool like dive bar that like just hosts a bunch of like, you know,
Yeah,
cool music.
exactly.
Cool music.
Yeah, exactly. They're all just music freaks. Like you walk in and then play like Suicide and Public Image and stuff like that. It's perfect place, and they got the same kind of party mentality at us too. Like yeah, they like to have a beer after they close and whatnot. So really good place, cool
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
I mean, just judging from
He
the
used
kill.
to play in Turbo Negro actually.
What's that
The
again?
owner he used to play in Turbo Negro actually.
Oh, all right. Damn.
Yeah, and we was there like the first time we went there was like maybe 5 years ago, and me and Daniel went there. We were never been there before, and then we we were pretty drunk, so we smashed a lot of glasses. Not like with like intent, but it just happened. Like we smashed like three or four glasses of beer, and then the owner comes and like, oh fuck, stop this shit, you kids! I've been playing in Turbo Negro. This is not cool. Go home. Okay, goodbye. And then I get like a mail from him the day after, like, hey, dude, we really liked your attitude. You want to play here? So
Just
that
like
was,
that.
yeah. So yeah, they totally get what we are doing, and we get what they are doing, even though they are mostly listening to like jazz and techno and stuff, and rock and roll, of course. So
Yeah.
really cool.
Or is there a tour getting planned now that y'all have the new release?
I know tour, but we're gonna play like 3 or 4 shows this month. Like we play one in Porsgrunn in Norway, where they're gonna show the Killing Time documentary and the two previous movies that director direct. Really cool, good friend of ours, Mats. And then we're gonna play Trondheim, where we're gonna meet some old friends and DJ and shit at Legend Metal Fest. And then we're going to Switzerland. Actually, that's gonna be interesting. And I just saw the lineup on that. I don't know what we agreed to, but there was a band called like a Bikini Party or something. It was just like these obscure, weird bands. But yeah, we said yes, and Switzerland is probably cool, so why not? And then yeah, some gigs just spread over, but we're not gonna tour this year. I got some personal business to attend to, and but
Mhm.
yeah, maybe next year a tour would be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I had some friends of mine that's in a local New Orleans band, and they just came back from Switzerland, and it looked really fucking nice to be out there.
Yeah, yeah, I'm excited about Switzerland because all I can think about is like golden stone floors and watches and shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think it got a lot of good culture too. I really love traveling in Europe, like Czechia, Romania, and yeah, really love Europe. But America too, of course. I basically love playing everywhere as long as there are some diehards and maniacs there. So yeah,
Well, shit, man, you gotta let me know whenever you come back stateside, because
yeah,
I
for
will
sure.
fucking be there.
Yeah, killer. Where are you from in the States?
Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana.
Yeah, about 2.5 hours west of New Orleans, right off the interstate.
Yeah, right. I don't remember if we played there, but we definitely played in New
New
Orleans, and
Orleans.
that.
Yeah, did. Y'all did. And I missed that show and I was so fucking pissed off.
Ah, fuck man. Yeah, next time then. I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll come back to Terra America party again. That'll be cool.
Y'all must have partied really hard whenever y'all hit New Orleans though.
Yeah. We did. I remember we met some crazy people there, like true Satanists, not like this metal Satanists, but real Satanists. They were
I,
cool guys.
I probably know them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that it was a great vibe in New Orleans. I mean, that's what everybody says, but it really was. I really liked that place. And USA in general, like Memphis, what a fucking dark and gnarly, nasty place. That was, I think, the darkest place I have played in my life. I mean, it was just so really, yeah, out of a movie or something. It was dark the whole night, and people were dropping in and out, doing weird shit and drugs and everything. Yeah, but it was cool though.
Yeah. I mean, Memphis traditionally has like some really good music, and then like they have
Yeah,
they I never partied out there much. I did attend a show in Nashville, right there in Tennessee, and
yeah,
it was a good time. People get really rowdy, just like anywhere else where metal's played. That's for sure.
yeah, for sure. We played with the Evil Army. Have you heard them?
Yes, I have. I have it.
Yeah. And those guys, they were something else.
I bet, dude. So,
Uh,
you mentioned that your girlfriend likes to she's a DJ, but do you do any DJ as well from time to time?
yeah, yeah. From time to time, I do DJing, and I play. I even play like techno and shit and whatever. I mean, yeah, I like doing that. Just spreading good music. I love it. We're gonna DJ on the Legend Metal Fest the next, yeah, in some weeks in Trondheim after we play. And yeah, in Norway there's a lot of like everybody's a DJ in Norway. You can just yeah, and a lot of people are just playing from Spotify and stuff. I was at the show this weekend and I was hanging out with the DJ on the floor, and he was just standing on his phone and putting on songs from the speakers, and it's like proper DJ stuff. But I don't mind. I like both like real DJs, so beat mixes and those cool shit, and I like just people playing good songs like rock and roll tracks. I don't mind. I'm not a DJ elitist, but I really respect the real DJs that put time and effort into beat mixing and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I have a good friend of mine, Howie, who's in a bunch
sounds
of
like a DJ name, like DJ Howie.
DJ Howie, bro. Yeah, exactly. And he uses it to his advantage, I tell you. He he another musical beacon we're talking about here, and he does a traditional, got vinyl, got two like twin turntables,
Yeah,
and every time there's a metal show locally, man, he's putting on all kind of shit. I mean,
yeah,
I thought I was the only one in Louisiana that knew about certain like puke and shit like that, and
yeah, yeah.
and he was all about it.
That's the best music to listen to when you're out. I think like just punk rock and rock and roll. I don't need to listen to like fucking pestilence for 8 hours. You know,
Right, right, exactly, man.
have a good time, listen to some Hanoi Rocks or whatever. It's cool.
Hanoi Rocks and some the French metal the French punk band Reeks.
Yeah, oh, I love Ricks. I saw them at
Oh man, that's so good, so fucking good.
really, really good. Oh yeah, they are really good.
So
Hmm.
as far as Black Viper's concerned, like I mean I know you're in a band, but do or is it drums exclusively or
No, I make like 95% of the riffs too. So
okay.
yeah, I write most of the songs. Um, yeah, yeah. What else can I say? And on this new album, I'm gonna play bass, guitars, and drums. And because now it's only two people, because our old guitarist left, Arild from Necromantion, who played with us at Maryland, and he was really vital to the whole like band thing. We started the band together, so so now we're just gonna it's just gonna be me and the vocalist, and we're not gonna play live because he got a kid, and he said like he's done with live playing. He just did a show covering Hello Waits, and that was his last live show ever. And I really don't mind because I have so little time. I got like so many projects, so that was just like cool. I'm fucking with you, man. And so we're just gonna do this album, and yeah, let's see what happens after that. But it's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, you definitely got your hands full with all kinds of freaking projects that you
Oh
mentioned,
yeah.
and I only known two of them that you're a part of. So now I got to do some homework with Mirage and whatever else you have.
Yeah. I even make electronic music too, but I haven't released that much yet. But yeah, I got too much too much balls in there. But it's yeah, yeah, I can keep up with it. Just yes, I can. Yeah, a little bit. But it's very much to do. But I got to get out stuff, you know. So yeah.
As far as your recording process, do you find yourself like not listening to as much metal music whenever you're like in a mode to like write?
Oh no, I never like think about even writing. I just sit down with the guitar and make a riff, you know.
Mhm.
And I would never think like, okay, now it's time for making a new album. We have to have 8 songs. We have to have a slow song, a fast song. Never work like that. We just make riffs and show up at rehearsal and show each other the riffs and okay, cool, man. And then we collect songs and put out an album. So yeah, but no, I have my periods. Like I listen to this genre or yeah, but I always listen to music. Anyways, yeah.
What's some of the shit that you're that that's like steady on that you're listening to? What's some bands that like just faithful never let you down?
Oh yeah, that's something else though. Like with Japanese Sabbath, never lets me down. Darkthrone never lets me down. Uh, I listen to Burzum all day today. Burzum never lets me down. Uh, I mean, fuck, I got so many favorite bands. If that's what you're asking, Celtic Frost. I mean, fuck.
Well, I'm gonna get to the point, because like there's one thing I like to do is ask everyone that comes on the podcast is like, what's six albums that you just, if the flat was on fire, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
what are you taking with you?
Like metal or whatever.
Anything.
Anything. Oh, that's a hard question, man. Are people usually answering this question, or are
They
they gonna?
they do with some misgivings. They do, they're kind of like, oh fuck, man, you just giving me six. So yeah,
Yeah, for sure. First thing I thought about was "Drawing Down the Moon" by Beherit, actually,
I'm
because
going to see them in Houston.
oh yeah, fuck yeah, I really want to see their reunion. I think they still got something to give, even though I liked the comeback album when it came out like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but I don't like it as much anymore. But I really respect Beherit still, and I see
Yeah.
some live videos, and people are saying it's crazy good. So yeah, really want to see them live. But yeah, Drawing Down the Moon, just because it's yeah, one of my favorite albums. Kreator, Pleasure to Kill. I mean, Darkthrone, Plus and Hunger, Bathory, The Return. Two more albums, maybe Head Over Heels by Cocktail Twins, one of my favorite albums. Six albums.
Shit, you rattled off five just like that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about my favorite albums, but yeah, I don't know. Fucking hell. Maybe a special one, like an album I'm really like fond of, like Metal from Hell with Satan's Host. I really love that album. It's fucking great. Uh, yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, if it's a fire, it's a rush. So I just got to pick something.
There you go. Shit. I mean, and everything you mentioned is fucking
Savage
bangers.
Grace, Master of Disguise, Savage Grace, whole album. Yeah,
Man, so the Crimson Dawn, dude, is I mean, it's a fucking like what I've listened to so far since I've got it is just fucking amazing. And
thank you, man.
I'm definitely, I mean, y'all never let me down. That's for sure. Ever since that I've got, word of who you guys are and what y'all about.
Good to hear.
Uh, as long as y'all don't put out, a country western album, I think we're.
You never know.
I mean, if y'all decide to do it,
If you play in New Orleans and Nashville again, we're gonna do that. But yeah, gonna be a long time.
it'll
Yeah,
be
no.
it'll be an easy sell in Nashville for sure. New Orleans, I don't know. You already played over there, so
Yeah. No, we just stick to our guns and make the music we love. I still love making songs, like maybe even more than I did before. So yeah, that's what keeps it going. Like just making good songs.
yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah. And if people don't like it, it's fine. I don't mind. I never like had an ambition to like be a big band or anything. So it's just, but it's always cool to hear from like cool people and maniacs that the stuff is good. So appreciate that.
Oh yeah, man. Definitely let me know whenever if because I plan on going back to Oslo definitely next year. And I'm definitely plan on being out there for maybe 2 weeks or something like that. And I need, go hang out, do get together and see because I don't what was it, Cafe Hag you said?
Hagverk, like it's mean vandalism, I think.
Okay.
Like her work, I guess you would say in English, American. Yeah.
That's a place that I need to check out because I've been to all the big spots, like of course Revolver, Knieven, uh
That's a,
things like that.
yeah.
But I like getting more
Yeah, Hagverk is definitely.
non-touristy shit, I should say.
Yeah. Then you need to go to Hagverk. They don't even have windows. It's just like a wall, a door in the wall over some graffiti and shit. It's really a different a different vibe, so to say. It's a cool place. Yeah, dark and cold and great.
So man, like besides Aberration,
Yeah,
what because
that's a good question. If you're gonna ask about new good bands, or
that's exactly what I'm about to get. I was like, what are some new bands from your area that people should be paying attention to?
yeah, as I said, check out Fanatisme with the dude we crucified on the cross. Killer black metal band. It's like in the style of like old Ulver and Forgotten Woods and Yeah, maybe some old Dødheimsgard, like Kone til Konge style, and it's they got a new spin on it. With they don't sing about the devil or anything. It's like they are really good. And check out Nedgravd. It's like a death metal band. Not exactly my style because, or a lot of it is my style, but it's kind of like they got these brutal touches too. Like they are into more like gory stuff than me. I don't listen to that shit, but they are insanely good. It's like 18-year-old guys, 17-year-old guys playing really brutal, evil death metal, like Soulside Journey
Oh
stuff.
wow.
Yeah, and they're really keeping it real. They are not into like compressors and all that shit. Yeah, that's a really good band. And also you got Avmakt from Kolbotn. They play like a style of Ravish Grimness and Plague Wielder from Darkthrone.
Yeah.
Really good, hateful, grim black metal. He's with Christopher. He used to play bass in Black Viper, and he plays in Flight and some other. Did play in some other bands. And with Christian Valbo from Obliteration on drums. They are really good, really, really, really good. Really grim and bitter and hateful stuff.
Just the way I like it.
Exactly. Sounds like good times.
Fucking A it does, man.
Yeah, and you got some good rock bands from Norway too, like synth bands, and yeah, should make you a playlist or something. That's
Yeah,
so much.
please do, man. Please do.
Yeah. You check out if you like kind of like post punk vibe. You check out the band called The IV. They are really good. It's like a solo ish project of a friend of mine, Ingvild. Really, really good stuff. Yeah, I can send you a playlist if you
Oh,
want.
dude, that would be great. Shit, I would welcome that any day.
Yeah, I just love spreading good music. That's what it's about. So cool.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, that's it's one of the base reasons why I came up with this podcast because there's just so many cool bands that that don't get
Yeah,
mentioned, don't get the exposure,
especially
and
to where the internet is flooded with new bands. Like probably got like a million bands on Bandcamp, and probably hundreds that are really good, but they just fall under the radar. So
yeah,
that's the most important thing we can do: just spread good music.
100%, man.
Yeah,
Kato, thank you so much, man. Like a fucking hour flew by, and
yeah.
and I don't want to take too much of your time,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
but I really appreciate you coming on board. I'm just so glad to have the other half of Deathhammer, and
Yeah.
and
Next
one of
time
the
we can get three us together, maybe it would be fun.
yeah,
Like that.
yeah, absolutely, man. The next release we'll have you both of you guys together, and we can all talk some shit
For
about
sure.
about poser bands.
Yeah. Then we can do that. That's like good times.
Fucking A, man. Well, shit. I'm just gonna go ahead and sign off, and
Yeah.
I'll be in touch with you, man. And yeah, you got my email, you got my handle,
Got your
so
number.
you got my number, baby. You got my number now.
Oh yeah. But if you're from Louisiana, you know Dustin Poirier, probably the
Yes,
Diamond.
I don't know him. I actually
Oh,
I met him in Las Vegas of all places.
oh yeah, did cool man.
Yeah,
Cool.
so
You- Yeah, go on.
he's a great dude.
Yeah,
He does a lot for the the state,
yeah.
the Lafayette community because he's from Lafayette where I live.
Had a good fight, Foundation. Yeah,
Oh yeah, man. And it was really tough for me to see him go out like that. You know, he brought the UFC to New Orleans and
yeah,
and
yeah.
and
Good fight though. It was a good fight.
it was a good fight. It was a good fight, man. Wish he would have came out with the W, but it is what it is.
But as long as he went out on his shield, it was an entertaining fight, so it was cool. And I used to don't like that guy because he always like, and I understand why he did it, but he always struck me like a bit whiny because he always cried after after fights and shit like that. And but like the later years, I got so much respect for that guy. He's a killer fighter, and I always enjoyed his fights. Like the fight with Dan Hooker is a killer fight, and yeah, great fighter, probably a great guy too. So
Oh
cheers
yeah,
to the
he's a good dude, man. I remember
uh,
his size is deceiving. He's about fuck.
yeah, and he
Like
doesn't look that like super scary either, but he's so fucking sharp with his hands and stuff,
he's
and it's
fucking quick, dude. He is fucking fast. Like I saw him like play fighting with somebody in Vegas, and he wasn't even full speed, and like those hands are fucking quick.
Yeah. He got some slick boxing.
Slick
Yeah,
boxing, yeah. And his fucking jits, his jits ain't bad either. I mean, he's like I think a second degree black belt in jujitsu.
yeah, probably. Yeah, he's a killer fighter.
Fucking A, man.
Good
Fuck.
line. Hmm. All right.
Let me go ahead and just yeah, I'm gonna sign off, man, and we'll
Yeah.
definitely be in touch. Thanks again for coming on board, bro. Next time you see Fenders, let him know his biggest fan is interviewing his people.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. All right. Cool. Talking to you.
Yeah,
We
man. Same here.
see you around.